What's up, YouTube? WKDAD Team DKF. What do you guys think about the Lightray monsters coming out in Galactic Overlords? I'm looking at them, and I made a video about forecasting, and these are something that I think you guys should invest in. People called me bad because I picked up the little bunny rabbit, the wind-up rabbit, because I thought it was cool. I thought it was like Strike Ninja. I've always loved Strike Ninja, and before we had all the wind-up supports, I just ran the bunny. I ran Wind-Up Rabbit just as like an aggressive deck. I ran 3 Wind-Up Rabbits with triple Smashing Ground, triple Deep Prison, double Bottomless, and I just would poke, run away, and just like a little aggro deck like that. Then of course all the Wind-Up support came out, and now people say, oh my god, Wind-Up Rabbit is busted. Well, it happens like that sometimes. Like I told you in the forecasting video, read the effect of the card. It will tell you immediately if it's good. Especially if the monster is easy to summon. Lightray Sorcerer. I've been looking at the forums, on Facebook. People have been messaging me saying this card is bad, yet they have 3 lights removed. That's bad. You newer players, you're probably not familiar with that deck called Fairy Circle. It was kind of a bastardization of Dark Arm Return. It ran Freed the Brave Wanderer. 700 attack, I think like 1,000 defense. You banish 2 light monsters, destroy a monster on the field with an attack higher than it has. Now, it's a warrior, and so it's searchable by Rhoda. It's light, so you can use it with Honest, and it's on-demand monster removal. You only use effect once per turn, but that's cool. It feeds Lightray Sorcerer. Also, you got Dimensional Alchemist. You run the light deck, sooner or later you're going to be banishing light monsters. It says on the field you're going to be banishing a lot of light monsters. When I'm looking at Lightray Sorcerer, I'm also thinking of cards. You guys remember Bazooper, the 3 Bazoo, 3 card trooper, 3 return from different dimension. You use that card Skull Layer. Remove monsters equal to the level of a monster on the field. So let's say they summon Thunder King. You activate Skull Layer, remove 4 monsters, destroy Thunder King since it's level 4. You run a high monster count, and a deck like that running Lightray Sorcerer makes it pretty good. You get your little mill engine going, your Lilas, your Rykos, your Charged Light Brigade, etc., etc. I mean, I just have ideas for days for cards like this. Another card, Lightray Gearfried, I think that's what it's called. People are saying, well, it's bad. You can't even really use it in Hero Beats because you don't have 5 different light monsters. Well, again, I'm not thinking about it in Hero Beat. Again, I'm thinking about it in a deck similar to Fairy Circle. Even though the effect says that while you control, warrior monsters, you have Aaron, you have Jane, again, you have Freed, and you have other light warrior monsters that you can splash in there or just keep him on the field by himself. Anytime Konami produces a card with an effect like that, you guys remember how busted Sheehan is? I mean, look at Lightray Gearfried, 2,800 attack, I think 26, something like that, and you just banish a light monster to negate the activation of a normal spell or trap. That is retarded. That is just negation, and you guys know how good negation is. So don't look at those 2 cards and say that they're bad. Think about the applications. Think about our current card pool. Think about upcoming cards, that will be added to the card pool, and be like, oh shit, this card could potentially be good or broke as fuck. Lightray Diablos, it's kind of cool, and Lightray Daedalus. I'm kind of reserved on those because their effects. I mean, the Diablos destroy a set card your opponent controls. And then the Lightray Daedalus sort of field spell, and then 2 cards. I don't know. I'm just going to reserve judgment on that because at one point I thought that field card decks were bad, and then Gravekeepers got Immersions, and then Dark Worlds, and then so we don't know what's coming down the pike. So it's just like what I do is when I see a card with a good effect like those, I find my play set and try to get them dirt cheap, and I just stash them away. Simple as that. If somebody makes me an incredible offer that I can't refuse, of course I'm going to get rid of it. But if not, I stash it away, and I might show you my big blue binder badness of cards that I have stashed away that may or may not be good in the future. And you know, I'm like, you know, I just hold on to it. So, you know, this card could be good in the future. So I'm just gonna hold on to it. So that way, when the price skyrockets, I can go honk. Tell me what you think down below. How you feel about the Lightray monsters. Never mind the fact that Konami gets lazy sometimes and recycles artwork and recycles effects and recycles the names. I mean, have you seen Soul Tiger? Doesn't Soul Tiger look a lot like Photon Saber Tiger? I mean, seriously, Konami. I mean, really? It's DUBKDADONE, I'm out.